So they have a website, and they were claiming to be a super PAC, but people looked into it, including myself, and they're not registered with the SEC as FEC as a super PAC. So what is going on is anybody's guess. My guess is involving, like anything with Trump, it's some sort of elaborate money laundering or multi-level marketing scheme, or a combination of the two. Somebody who says, hey, who saw a bunch of rubes and said, here's some people that I could absolutely rip off. And they're probably going to be spelling some sort of boating nootropic soon that will promise to make you better at boating than you ever thought possible. I wanted to mention this just because their website is very funny. And the best thing about it is the About page.
That's all my favorite part of any website.
The premise is something you could imagine. Everybody loves boats. Boats are great. Boaters boaters are a swing constituency that could turn the election, and they need to be courted. And as a result, we don't want the Green New Deal, basically because somebody heard that the Green New Deal would reduce recreational boating. So no Green New Deal. And how about some tax breaks for boats? But the reason I wanted to talk about it is because their website, it's got an issues page where they talk about the environment and taxes and the economy and stuff. But they have an About page where they kind of lay out what exactly the boating ideology is, like exactly what beliefs emanate from boating, beyond just the fact that most boaters are, petty bourgeois tyrants who are
every man who has a boat is a captain.
Yeah, exactly. They're the social basis for fascism, essentially, are the boaters. But
is that on the frequently asked questions page?
Yes.
Are you the social basis for fascism? Yes, we are.
Correct. But this About page, it's so awesome because clearly the person who wrote this has not had to do any sort of expository or persuasive writing since maybe college or high school, and just decided to wing it. And I love it very much. So this is the About page for the fake super PAC Boaters for a Brighter Future. From the beginning, and even before the beginning.
From the beginning, there has always been boats. As long as there has been man and water, there have been boats.
No, and even before the beginning.
Before time, there was boats.
Before man was, boating awaited him. The ultimate recreation for the ultimate leisure gentleman.
The ultimate weekender awaiting the ultimate
excursion.
Good time.
Yeah. From the beginning, and even before the beginning, and for both good and bad, boats and boaters of all types are and have been integral to America and the American dream. So get your head around that.
Beyond good and evil, there is a boat.
Yeah, the idea is here's like the boater is like a category outside of space-time that is also integral to America and the American dream. From the Spanish explorers Columbus and Ponce de Leon to the English pilgrims at Plymouth, from the European slave traders, the scourge of the Middle Passage, to their descendants ironically making the same voyage as waves of desperate European immigrants landed at Ellis Island. From the Cubans fleeing Castro and the Chinese risking their lives in shipping containers to escape the brutality of communism, to even those now crossing the Rio Grande by rafts and tire tube floats, boats and boaters are essential to American freedom and prosperity.
Okay, pause for a second.
Yeah.
Did the About page just compare the Middle Passage to the experience of Irish and Italian immigrants coming through Ellis Island?
Yes, and actually explicitly says that those European immigrants are the descendants of slave traders.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
Well, but more importantly, they called a tire a boat. That's a pretty expansive.
I know they're getting very, very loose with the terms
boat. And so with the guy who says, he doesn't own a boat, he's saying he doesn't own tires either.
Yeah.
I mean,
is
he's saying anything can be a boat.
According to these people? I think it would be.
Is a man wearing a life preserver floating in a body of water, is that a boat?
No, I would say no. That's apparel.
Well, the Boaters for a Brighter Future would disagree with you, and they have more boats than you. So touche. I have to say, though,
I only have 3 tires.
They're not sugarcoating boating. They say that boating can be good and bad. Like slave trading, that's bad boating.
That's okay. Slave trading, that's bad boating, but Columbus's conquest of the New World, that's good boating.
That's good boating because it allowed for more
the
boats.
Pinta, the Santa Maria, Excellent boats. Top boats.
I mean, in the pre-Columbian era, how many pontoon boats were on Lake Michigan in a given weekend or whatever? 0. Now, all over the place. In fact, almost every American is an American only because of some ancestor and some boat. It's not surprising then that for many Americans, one way or another,
they got a point.
I guess. I mean, before air travel and not counting indigenous Americans.
Yeah. No, there's boats. There's boating in your blood.
It is boats all the way down.
There's boats all the way down. It's not surprising then for many Americans, one way or another, boating remains essential to their economic prosperity and their pursuit of happiness.
Wait.
Not part of
how many people's economic prosperity is? I guess you know what? Those giant shipping like cargo ships.
Yeah,
good
exactly. The Maersk, the Maersk, the ones were filled with with trafficked humans and fentanyl.
Yeah,
but no, see, you're saying, wait a minute, really? Prosperity depending on boating? They've anticipated your objection. If not part of their economic livelihood, then a sort of aquatherapy for them and their families.
Aquatherapy. It's like what's John Lilly or something. he liked boats.
Floating
he liked boats too, yeah.
He did like boats. He liked jacking off dolphins too. Time spent on the water with loved ones